at the volunteer fair, and I found out about it through my Gym B class. But between talking to these groups, I found there's a lot of great opportunities here. Once you volunteer even, I realized there's networking opportunities in that, because at some of these events, there's other professionals that volunteer.
As a Bauer alum, I love coming back to the campus and just seeing all the excitement that the students have for volunteering all day long. I've just had students coming up to me saying, oh, I volunteered for the marathon, I've run for the marathon, how can I help out? And that's what I love about this school. It's the spirit of wanting to be part of the community.
Without volunteers, there's no way we can do what we do. Obviously, we have a shelter that we need to run. We have staff that can clean it, we have staff that can adopt out the animals, but if we don't have volunteers there, the people who come in the door aren't going to have the best experience. So one thing I loved about the students that stopped by today is the fact that they were extremely interested in volunteering. Some people stay for 10-15 minutes talking to me about the different volunteer opportunities that we have, how they can assist the shelter in different ways. They've asked very poignant questions, just high caliber of student here that I can tell. So we'd be happy to have any of them as volunteers.
I think it's very important for students to volunteer because not only are you giving back to the community, but you're enriching yourself, you're making those connections, and you never know who you're going to meet when you volunteer. You might just get your next job.
When I struck up a conversation with one lady, she even mentioned an internship opportunity that she thought I'd be a great candidate for, so that sparked my interest even more. So I think this is a great event, the volunteer fair here.
It's important to have events like the volunteer fair because students want to volunteer. Sometimes it's just hard to research on your own and find out what's out there. And when you put a face to an organization, it makes it a lot more accessible. I do think that students gain skills by coming to events like this. Definitely networking, just face-to-face talking, kind of improv, conversation skills. And then volunteering, yeah, I think it teaches you to give back and to see that there are other people out there that need help.
I think there's a lot to gain from volunteering. You always feel great whenever you do it, like you provide it to something bigger than yourself. So it benefits you personally. You get to put that on your resume. Looks great.
If you have a resume that shows you're willing to volunteer, to give your time and your energy to an organization that doesn't pay you, I think that speaks volumes about your character. I also think that it helps build the character of the person volunteering. It helps them understand that you need to give back to the community in order to have a good community to live in.
I would recommend people come out to the volunteer fair, definitely for a resume builder, because I think that employers are looking for people who are well-rounded and who see that the community needs people to give back.
I've never been to Bauer before. I'm very impressed with the facility itself. The people are friendly. The students seem to be high caliber. I'm definitely coming back next year.
I love Bauer. I love U of H. This is a great school. I'm so glad to be connected with this great network, and I just hope that everyone comes out and volunteers all throughout the city.